Air Force First Lieutenant Ryan McGuire answers media questions about pilot training. He goes through his flight check here at Laughlin Air Force Base, Texas as a student pilot. You couldn't tell by looking at Lieutenant McGuire that he does it all with just one leg. Lieutenant McGuire lost his leg in a recreational boating accident in which a rope wrapped around his leg and damaged the tissue so severely it had to be removed below the knee.
And it's a carbon fiber prosthetic with a connection in the middle here, and then that's the boot they made for me to fly with, so it's just a lot easier to fly with and everything.
Lieutenant McGuire was injured back in 2009, and in 15 months of rehabilitation and determination, he will become the first amputee to graduate Air Force pilot training.
Just look what I've accomplished. I've run a marathon since my accident. I've done a 26.2 mile the Baton Death March in White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico. I've done mini triathlon. I've climbed the Tower of the Americas in San Antonio just like a month after my prosthetic was fitting, and so I've been able to do so much stuff, and that's what I'm healthier than I was before the accident, so I wouldn't be able to agree with anybody that said that I'm limited in any way.
I mean, he overcame something that was obviously a tremendous disadvantage to him, just living life in general, and then to do something as time-consuming and stressful as pilot training is just amazing. Yeah, for sure, I would trust him as a wingman.
Pilot training here is a difficult program. It's not for everybody. We start with pretty much the best in the Air Force, and then we trim from there. So not everybody that enrolls in the program is going to make it through. So to actually get into pilot training and make it all the way through and earn your wings at the end is definitely a feat.
Lieutenant McGuire not only graduated, but he received the Medallion Award for military aviation, integrity, and patriotism. He relives the moment.
I'm over the moon. I'm elated, and this is just the best. This is probably the best day of my life, and I've had a couple of the worst, unfortunately, in the past couple of years. But this is a complete 180, and something I never thought was going to be possible.
I remember being told he wouldn't fly. You just have to keep trying. Never ever give up. And this is the culmination of that, and I know he's wanted it for so long, and it's just amazing.
It would be great, you know, the way the Air Force looks at this, wouldn't it be great if Ryan could fly the C-17s that bring the wounded home? He would be able to meet them on the tarmac. They're in shock. This is a terrible time for him, and he says, listen, I was injured. I've recovered. I'm going to fly you back. Your Air Force is behind you, your country's behind you, and that could just be an incredible inspiration.
Lieutenant McGuire will indeed fly the C-17 Globemaster. He will be stationed at McCord Air Force Base, Washington, after his follow-on training. Lieutenant McGuire does not want special treatment or attention. He just wants to continue doing what he loves. Technical Sergeant Lisa Carlson, Laughlin Air Force Base, Texas.